Well, LEVCHENKO goes next then in this women's high jump. The bar at 193. She's got a perfect card at 180, 185 and 189. This is her first attempt for the Ukrainian. Oh, lovely. Yeah, and she knows it too. Very, very happy with that indeed. Yulia LEVCHENKO, World Championship silver medalist in London back in 2017. Took 8th place in Tokyo. Was probably a bit disappointed with that. For these Ukrainian athletes, of course, there are other distractions, so it's great to see them there. I was reading today there's a fund been set up to help them get across to those World Championships, these Ukrainians. And here's another one, Gerashenko. Irina Gerashenko, her compatriot. Well, she had a couple of hiccups at 189. She cleared it at the third attempt. This is her at 193. And Irina Gerashenko, 4th in Tokyo last year. Oh, that's lovely too. That's really nice. First time clearance for Yulia LEVCHENKO, and now for Irina Gerashenko at 193. Ukrainian pairing, and there are 3 of them in the competition. Mahuchikh is in there as well. She's passing at this height. Both clear. First time at 193. Yaroslava Mahuchikh, of course, the bronze medalist in Tokyo last year.
Well, Daniel Stahl, again, the home crowd will be hoping to see him produce what would be his first Diamond League win of the season. It's been a tough season for him, but he's come into some really good form just at the right time for the Stockholm Diamond League. We'll be trying to beat that man there, Che, who's had the better of him in the Diamond League so far. But back to this high jump.
Yes, bronze medalist at the World Indoor Championships in Belgrade back in March. Nadezhda Dubovitskaya of Kazakhstan. Her season's best is 193, and this, her 3rd attempt at that height. She's a 2-meter jumper. Personal best set in the middle of last summer. A lot of pressure here. She's watched both LEVCHENKO and Gerashenko pop over without any trouble. And she does the same, gives it a little skim. But yeah, she'll be fired up by that. Good pressure jump. She cleared the previous 3 heights first time. Few little issues at this height, 193. But she joins those over now. The bar will move up to 196. And that does indeed, as I said, equal her season's best. Patterson next to go then. Eleanor Patterson of Australia. World Indoor Championship silver medalist. She's having a fabulous year. She won the Commonwealth Games back in 2014 in Glasgow. And for Patterson, this her 3rd attempt at 193. Lots of speed there. Big, booming jump from the Australian. Took off a long way from the bar. Goodness me, but that was lovely. Generated a lot of speed. And that was just about perfect. Yeah, there's more height there, that's for sure. Eleanor Patterson, well, she's a 199 jumper. That's from a couple of years back in Wellington, New Zealand. And actually, that is a huge season's best. She only cleared 185 before tonight.
On the far side of this
jump, and Eleanor Patterson, 2nd attempt at 196 in this women's high jump. So Patterson, already big season's best in this competition. Oh, that's big. That's a lovely big jump again. She generates enormous speed on her approach. She will like watching that one. Big screen up there. She should be able to see a replay of that. But from Patterson, a season's best of 196 just gets improves on the 193. Can you believe it was 185 from back in January before coming truth for the Ukrainian pairing? Here is Irina Gerashenko, the Olympic 4th placer. Now, her season's best is 198. That was from Paris 12 days ago. She's a 199 jumper at her best. She's been here before. 3rd and final attempt, 196. No. And in truth, it wasn't that close. It just looked a little bit tired, that. Yeah, it comes down on top of the bar. I'm not sure if the high point was high enough, but it was in front of the bar anyway. Out she goes. She struggled at earlier heights, only cleared 189 at the 3rd attempt.
Well, we don't normally see this, do we? Mahuchikh having a bit of a struggle, came in first time. At 189, cleared it nicely, past 193, and all of a sudden, 3rd attempt, 196 to stay in it. Oh, she's just taken it off. Oh, don't see that, do you? She has been number one, is number one in the world. Yeah, just flipping it off with her legs. Well, that's good. There's a couple of young women just in front of us here where we're sitting, completely adorned in yellow and blue, the colours of Ukraine, and every time Mahuchikh comes up to jump, they stand and they... Well, a surprise result there. Maybe this isn't a surprise, though. Eleanor Patterson, although Mahuchikh not involved now. None of the Ukrainians here. It's all about Australia here, and it's Eleanor Patterson. Oh, that was close. So close, but nonetheless a great victory for her tonight. At the third time clearance at 193, set it up at 196. There was 5 of them still involved. She was the only one who went clear, put pressure on the others, clearing it second time. At 199, just proving to be a little bit too far for the Australian. To get her outdoor season properly underway. I think Tim mentioned earlier on she did about 185 or something in Canberra back in January before the indoor season, which went very well for her. And this is her first big outdoor competition, getting ready for the Worlds, Commonwealth Games for the Australians as well. And a win in Stockholm for Eleanor Patterson. Getting congratulations from all of the others. Not quite as high, I think, as we might have expected with this field. They've all been nudging the 2-meter mark lately. Valatigara has been jumping very well. Dubovitskaya, although that's equaling her season's best, LEVCHENKO, Garashenko, all capable of doing much better than that tonight, but particularly